Show.
Oh, this is cool. Very, very busy show today. Laszlo's in doing the L.A. Noir, which comes out in a week, right?
A week from today.
Oh, yeah.
Looks great, Laszlo. Another big hit for Rockstar Games, certainly.
Yes.
I guess Matt Paxton from Hoarders had to leave, huh? I guess he's not
Yeah,
that big of a fan of our show.
He was going to do another show. He's very busy with this book, yeah.
With his book, The Secret Lies of Hoarders by Matt Paxton.
Amazon.com.
Paxton.
Available now.
Right.
This is probably the most sober I've ever been seeing Warren play.
Really?
I have been tripping my face off at some of his shows.
Well, we got Warren Haynes in studio, which I'm a newer fan. I'm not going to lie to you. You go way back with Warren?
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know how far back you could say, but when you guys did the Phil and Friends stuff, especially with Joan Osborne, those shows, she tore the roof off. You guys together, it was like her voice and your guitar. Oh.
Yeah, we did PNC Bank.
Oh, that was a great
probably
show.
At that one,
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a fun band. We had a lot of great shows with that band.
Yeah, they took a really interesting twist on a lot of Dead tunes.
Really?
Yeah, it was a Warren twist. It was nice.
Because Warren's pretty much in the Dead, the Allman Brothers, Government Mule, and now just solo as well.
Yeah, this is actually my first solo record in a long time, so I'm going to be promoting it for quite a while.
It's called Man in Motion. I was reading the reviews in the paper today. 4 stars in the New York paper, brother.
Wow, damn.
4 stars for Warren's new album.
Cool.
Dude, he is an animal. You can go to a music festival, and he plays with every band.
Yeah.
He comes out with every band.
Well, some of these places like Bonnaroo and stuff, you know everybody. Somebody says, hey, you want to play? When am I going to say, no, I don't want to play?
That's the fact, though. He's so matter-of-fact about it. It's like bands are asking you to come up and play with them.
He's the go-to guy.
Yeah.
It's a small world, though, more so than people think. I think, musicians get to know each other, and you do the same kind of circuit, and I'd rather play than watch. It's like when you watch sports, it makes you want to play.
Right. And I just saw you at the Beacon Theater. I go every year for the Allman Brothers. God damn.
It was a good year.
Great shows.
Yeah.
Oh, he's part of. I just needed a history. I'm sorry.
He's basically the Allman Brothers at this point.
But he was part of the original Allman
No.
Brothers.
I've been there 22 years.
Jesus.
Wow.
22 years.
Wow.
I know, and I'm only 24. So.
I wouldn't be surprised.
But I joined in 1989.
Wow.
The band was broken up from 81 until 89. Then we did a reunion tour in 89, and we all thought it was just for a year, just to see what happens. Wow, that went good. Let's do it again, and it just kept going.
Mm-hmm.
And were you there when what's his name left? Why can't I remember?
Dickie
his name?
Betts?
No,
Dickie Betts. I went. I saw him play at a bar on Long Island and nearly got my fucking face kicked in.
Well, we might have a Dickie Betts story, too.
What happened?
I walked in
Were
and I was really
were you Dickie's wife?
Dude, I've never seen so many Harleys
Saw that
outside.
story.
A lot of fucking Harleys outside. And I go in and I'm standing there and all of a sudden a beer bottle smashes on the back of my elbow. I turn around, this huge biker goes, "You stand into my old lady's way. She can't see." I was like, "Sorry, sir."
You didn't turn around and go, "Hey, fucko."
No. You know who I am?
I was like, "Sorry, sir. I'll go to the back."
I didn't know you were in the Allman Brothers for 22
That'd be
years.
fun to see Laszlo get beat up like a friggin' Grand
Who
Theft
was the
Auto
original
character.
Allman? That wasn't Mike McDonald, was it? No.
You know nothing
That's
about
Doobie Brothers.
That's the Doobie.
Sorry.
Doobies.
I'm
right.
just asking. I'm trying to learn, motherfucker.
You know a lot about white history. I'll give you that. But
Jesus
Dwayne-
Christ, I'm trying to.
He
I'm
walked
trying
in,
to
you thought
learn.
it was Meatloaf.
No, I didn't. You
That was a
asshole.
No, you got Greg Allman. Dwayne Allman died in a motorcycle accident in the 70s, early 70s.
I know
Yeah.
the Allman Brothers. But I'm
And
just
then you
saying,
had Dickie
sometimes it
Betts.
gets confusing.
Then you got Trucks, and that's about where
So
I
in
fade
Allman
out.
Brothers in rap world,
As far as the
they're Jay-Z or they're little. What are they?
what would the Allman Brothers be in the rap world?
Oh, my God.
What's the level?
Equate them
Public
with-
Enemy.
You have to go with a classic.
Yeah.
And
Respected.
and
Sugar Hill
very
Gang.
respected.
Okay.
Respected Sugar Hill Gang. He answered you.
No.
Respected.
I think PE is that's
Public Enemy.
yes respected
Old
and
school,
okay
classic,
okay
but-
fair enough.
But Patrice, you know a little bit about white
Lot
boy
of
music.
cred.
Yes,
you
I
don't,
do.
You don't know
And
the Allman Brothers?
When I hear, I get introduced weird. When I first got introduced to a lot of white music was wrestling. When they used to allow you to have regular songs as your intro music. So I was like, oh shit, that's nice. And I got into it a little bit. But I know if I hear some famous Allman
give
Brothers.
a famous riff, Allman Brothers riff that he would absolutely know.
Well, let's see. There's. That's That's One Way Out.
Yeah.
Moon Patrol.
Jessica. That's
I heard
Damn
that
it.
one.
Grammy Award.
Now these are
He's
ones
like,
that
I
these
heard
are
that
ones
one, I
that
heard that one.
I just got a
one
boner.
that you
I
that
know,
you,
isn't that cool?
you go a black person would and should know this.
Well, yeah, I don't know about should, but
Well, could. You would go, okay, I'll put this one.
I think most black people would like the Allman Brothers because the music
yeah.
was born out of soul music and jazz and blues.
No,
and,
I mean, but
you
a
know,
hit though, so I can go, okay, okay.
The biggest hit was Ramblin' Man, but there's songs like Whipping Post, which was a
What,
big
Lord,
hit.
I was born
Yeah,
a
yeah.
rambling man. I know that, but I
Yeah.
never took the time to go, oh, that's the Allman Brothers. That's just like,
Well, that's not nice. of you.
that's like that song, Rock and Roll. You go, I know that, but you go, I'm not gonna go fucking learn that.
Compare the Allman
No,
Brothers
I
to Gary
fucking
Glitter?
didn't. Don't put me
Okay,
in a
all right.
don't try to be Fox Newsy on me. I'm saying
Fox Newsy.
I got scared. Don't try to play me like I'm trying to learn right now, and I'm gonna have to go and get up. I didn't because I thought Allman Brothers was more bluesy or whatever
It
than
is.
Well, they are,
Ramblin'
yeah,
Man.
yeah.
But I didn't think that was
That's like a
Ramblin'
hit.
Man.
Ramblin'
That's a
Man
hit.
that's the most country that the Allman Brothers ever got, but it was also a big hit.
Yeah.
And you're right, most of the stuff is more bluesy.
I like.
just trying to learn.
I'm a fan of Blue Sky.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Blue Sky is a beautiful song.
I love Blue Sky. Love the guitar work on that. That was
Damn.
a Dickie
Well,
Betts
why
song.
don't we
Yeah.
hear
All right.
yeah, Dickie Betts song.
Warren
man.
Haynes, his new album's called Man in Motion. He's got his guitar. Let's get something out of him today.
Yeah.
What do you
All
want
right.
to play, Warren?
I think I'll play River's Gonna Rise.
Right on.
Darkness has the faces. We hold the power. We don't need to be rich. We only need to be free. Chains of oppression never gonna break. But a day will come when we hold the key. Time will remind us the people still have a voice, and we don't want violence until there's no other choice. But the river's gonna rise. Watch our struggles away. Oh, the sun is gonna shine down on a brand new day. Bells will be ringing, flames reaching to the sky, higher and higher, fueled by the winds of change. Sweet taste of freedom, fresh on the tips of our tongues, and the dust of the past is all that shall remain. Echoes of our voices ringing all through the town. We drown out the memories of the days we were bound. The river's gonna rise, wash our struggles away. Oh, the sun is gonna shine down on a brand new day. I said the sun is gonna shine down on a brand new day.
Damn. Yeah.
Oh my God, Warren Haynes off his new album, Man in Motion. That's River's Gonna Rise. Damn.
Everybody's saying like how great his voice is.
Yeah,
It's like,
Warren's
holy
got the
shit.
great,
That
the
sounds-
great voice.
Sounds amazing.
Absolutely.
you.
We got Brian from Tennessee. He's been waiting online for a while. He wants to talk about the new album. Brian, what's going on?
Hey guys.
Hey.
Warren. big fan. Congrats on the new album.
Thank
I got
you.
a guitar question for you.
Uh-huh.
Looks like you went with ESs instead of Les Pauls on the new album tour. Is that based on the sound you wanted for the soul stuff, or is it more an aesthetic visual decision to distance yourself between the new stuff and Mule?
It was to get a different sound for the music, which I think that kind of fits this music better than the Les Paul does. But it looks cool too. But
Yeah. Sounds great either way. I was just hoping the Les Pauls weren't shelved forever.
No, Les Paul is still my main guitar. But for this record, I went for a cleaner sound, more reminiscent of like B.B. King and Freddie King, and a little more old school.
Yeah, it sounds great. Thanks for booking the show in Knoxville.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it.
All right. You guys have a good day. Thanks.
All right.
Thank you.
How many days a year are you guys on the road? You personally?
You know, I don't really keep track. I know in 2004 I did 180 shows, and that's not counting days off, travel days, recording, rehearsal. You know,
So you're never home.
not much.
Yeah, I remember that from the last time you came in. What do you do when you're not playing the guitar?
You know, music takes up a lot of my time. You know, if I have time off, I'm usually just kind of catching up on personal time. But, you know, it's a good job when you do something you love. You guys know where I'm coming from with that.
Musicians are weird guys, man, because I know, like my brother, he's constantly just noodling around on the guitar.
Right.
Like, you can't even talk to him when he's just sitting around because he's just...
Trying to figure some shit out?
Just fucking around. Like,
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's all
annoying.
they do.
That's annoying.
Yeah, it is. It's a lot.
We got a lot of people checking in. Let's say hi to Michael in North Carolina. Asheville,
Mike?
which is Warren's hometown, right?
Asheville.
Yeah, big fanboy from Asheville. We love you, Warren.
Thank you.
Down here at Beer City, USA again for the third year straight now.
Awesome.
But I just wanted to call in, big fan, wanted to say hey.
Well, thank you
That's
very
it?
much.
You don't have a question about his new album, anything?
No.
Yeah, because he thought
You just want to say
he thought
hi?
he'd be more responsive to "I'm from where you from."
Yeah.
He's like, "Good, that's why I left, asshole. Drink your beer."
I got the hell out of there. It's not as glamorous
I
as you think
I played my way out that pub.
years
The
ago.
one you're sitting in right now.
God, Michael, nothing? Fucking nothing.
That was what he had.
That's it.
You got
Oh,
something.
wait,
I'll
you
be
got
at
something.
the Christmas Gym, December.
I'll be there too.
Yeah. All right, Michael.
I used to hang on Cricket Street. How about you?
Yeah. Someone's reminding me you might know Midnight Rider as well.
Midnight Rider?
Midnight Rider.
I bet you I know a lot of songs. It's just you have to go. Oh, that's the Allman Brothers, and then I didn't know.
Give him a
what's
little
the
taste of that.
fucking
Let's see. Let's
Electric
hear that.
Light Orchestra. Now I know about 5 of their songs now.
That's Midnight
Yeah.
Rider. Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
basis of Midnight Rider.
Yeah.
That was a big hit.
I'm gonna
That was a
Allman Brother
damn
up
big
thing.
hit.
I'm gonna do the Allman Brother thing.
Definitely a big hit.
But I'm gonna do Warren thing too, because that song you played.
Yeah.
You liked it?
Yeah, he had it was saying something.
That was good.
Little
Yeah.
freedom. He said he said freedom's better than money. You didn't hear that? You caught that? Isn't that you kind of said that, right?
I kind of did. Yeah.
You kind of said that.
That's right. Freedom better than money, man. It's so fucking beautiful.
Let's say hi to John in Florida. Warren Haynes in the studio. John.
Hey guys, hey there, Patrice.
Hello, sir.
Hey, Warren, have you ever been handed a song that you turned down because you just didn't feel it?
Handed, you mean like from a stranger or?
No, maybe from one of your friends or something like that, and they wanted you to sing a song, and you said, I just don't feel it, I can't sing it.
Yeah, I mean, you got to kind of believe what you're singing. You know, I'm a lot of times, even if a song's really good, it doesn't mean that I'll be able to feel it or do it justice. Yeah, so that definitely happens.
Yeah, he's gone. That was it for him. Al, what's going on, brother? Al.
Yeah.
Ask Warren about David Allan Coe. Any good stories? Exactly. Okay.
Somebody from Asheville.
Exactly.
Was it a little bit daunting to play with Phil Lesh, going out and playing some of those Dead tunes? Because that crowd, it's like a bunch of comic book nerds, sort of the Dead crowd. It's like being the main band at Comic-Con or something, except they're all on shrooms.
I thought they treated me great. I'm sure there are some fans that are so hardcore that that they don't want to see anybody else playing that music, and that's cool if that's the way you feel. I think 90% of them enjoyed it.
Definitely.
I know I enjoyed it. That was the main thing.
Well,
and
that was a nice thing. It was a different twist on those songs.
That's what the guys want. And I've said this many times. And it started when I joined the Allman Brothers, because coming into the Duane Allman role in the Allman Brothers, that's a daunting task if you choose to look at it that way. But from the beginning, the guys didn't want me to copy Duane Allman. They wanted me to be myself. And the same with the Dead. When I joined the Dead, nobody expects you to play or sing like Jerry Garcia. It's like when you lose a band member, especially one that important, the most you can hope for is to kind of stumble upon some chemistry that hopefully rivals the chemistry that you lost. But you're not going to get that same chemistry back ever.
It was to watch the crowd, because there were songs the Dead stopped playing a long time ago, and when you guys fired into St. Stephen, people went bananas.
Yeah, there were a bunch of songs that we brought out that had not been played in a long time, and some of the Jerry songs and some of the Pigpen songs that I was singing that the band probably hadn't done in 30 years.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Is that happening this summer?
Nothing as of now.
Yeah. Okay.
Who's your mentor or somebody you might have had a dude crush where you go, man, I love this guy's guitar work, and you go, damn.
Well, the first three guitar heroes for me were Eric Clapton, Jimi Hendrix, and Johnny Winter.
Jesus.
But I'm a huge B.B. King fan, and I met B.B. a long time ago, and we've hung out before. But,
this is his guitar, right? Or this is the kind he plays, right?
Yeah, the kind he plays.
Okay.
But I finally got to play with him last year for the first time, and that was just like a huge thing for me.
Now, would you be intimidated, or you're it's excited because it's excitement, or is it I don't want to F up, or you've been doing it so long, you're not going to mess up, but you just go,
well,
do you relish it? You enjoy it?
Absolutely.
Something like that?
Absolutely relish it and enjoy it. And there's some intimidation there. When you're meeting one of your heroes, there's definitely some intimidation. But usually, especially with somebody like him, he's so gracious that he just makes everybody feel comfortable.
It seems like music people, and it could be horseshit, but I probably in the pop world is different, but it seems like in the artist world, it's a lot more ingratiating and a lot more love between people who it's more respect and love. Like comedians, we hate each other, we play it off, but we don't support each other. But it seems like guitarists and everybody, it's love. It's not
like a fraternity
competition until it gets to be pop fame type of thing. But it just loving it seems like if people who love it love each other. You know what I mean?
I think real musicians gravitate toward each other. If you hear somebody that you think can really play or really sing, then there's some sort of appeal there. You think, well, I'd like to play with this person because there's a improvisational language thing that happens.
You seem too nice to ask this question. I'm asking.
Okay,
who's a hack? Because look, I had again, White World. I looked on a drummer's list, and this dude from Rush, the drummer from Rush, is number one on everybody's list now in White World.
Right.
So I'm talking to my buddy who knows guitar, knows drums a little bit. I go, how the fuck can you go, and this guy's one on everybody's list? Well, so I'm saying he thought Bonham, but Bonham was 5 on no higher than 5 on everybody's list. So okay, good. But he's like Neil Peart's. So who gets the accolades? I'm just throwing say on a lot of lists it's like Jimi Hendrix is the guy. So who's a guy that's on a lot of lists that you might go? You don't have to answer, but you might go.
He's not going to answer that.
I think somebody else should answer that.
Yeah,
right. That's what I'm saying. That's why I figured it's too fraternity but it's who's the guy? Because you hear Clapton, Patrice, hear what's the other guy of Steve Ray Vaughan, of guitar, you know.
But
and you just
let me ask this: you do have a name in your head, though, right? You don't have to say.
I probably
it.
have a bunch of names.
Okay.
He'd also like to keep working.
Yeah, I know.
No, that's what I'm saying. I knew.
It's a good question,
Just,
but
it
he's not
seems
gonna
like
say
it, you know, he ain't fucking. But I was just curious to know if somebody's actually goes Jimi Hendrix.
Listen, we're getting basic questions. Government Mule, when are they coming back? When are you guys coming back? With that?
We're actually going to do Mountain Jam, which is this festival that I co-promote in upstate New York, which is the beginning of June. My new band, the Warren Haynes Band, is going to play Friday night, and Government Mule is going to play Saturday night, and that's the only time this year that's going to happen.
Right.
Government Mule has taken a well-deserved break. We've been on the road since 1994.
Jesus.
And so we've been talking about taking a break for several years, so we finally decided to do it, which gave me the opportunity to put out this solo record. So I'm going to be promoting it most of the year, and then when that runs its course, Government Mule is going to start working on new material, and excited about it.
How do you pay your bills? He's never home, man. Who gets your mail?
Well, you got your wife. How long you been married?
I've been married 14 years coming up, and my wife does a
She's
lot.
a trooper.
Does she hit the road with you a little bit?
She comes a few places
Here
if
and
it's
there?
somewhere she wants to come. You know?
Right. And not the shitholes?
No.
But you don't play as many shitholes anymore.
But she chooses places she would like to come.
she picks
you know?
and chooses.
Which is great. That's what I would do if I were her, too.
Right. Can we get another song out of you?
Sure. Okay. What's it going to be?
It's up to you. Whatever you want to play.
All right.
Last time you were here, you played Soulshine, which was amazing.
So I didn't want to do that again.
And you played Old Friend, which was amazing. You turned me on to a new song there, my friend.
I remember that, yeah.
It was really good.
All right, let's see.
Whatever you want to do.
I shall.
Shed my skin.
Damn. That's off the new album, man. That's unbelievable. Yeah, Sick of My Shadow, of course, off Man in Motion, Warren Haynes' new CD.
Is that how it ends on the album?
No.
On the CD?
No, on the CD, the guitar and the saxophone trade off and get bigger and bigger and bigger and crazy, and it kind of fades out.
One of the pandemonium.
And I never could figure out how to end it when I'm playing it by myself.
I was saying,
yeah. Goodbye. It sounds like somebody pulled my cord out.
I was in mid-head bob. And shit.
I know, that's great. You do just get mesmerized, you know? You just kind of, and then it stops. You're like, what the hell just happened?
Yeah, it's like somebody yanked the cord out of me.
Yeah.
Hey, Warren, I got a question for you. Not to call out Anthony, but he's not a big fan of the blues. What is it about the blues that you like?
It makes you feel better. You know, I mean, the people say, "Oh, blues is depressing." No, blues is what takes you out of your depression. You know what I mean? It's
feel good.
I'm not even making an excuse.
I didn't know you didn't like blues.
No, I don't. But I'm not making, and I'm not covering anything up. That to me is great because the singing's great. It's like it's got a great melody
you be
to
honest?
it and stuff.
No, he's being honest.
Because he's
got
a white guy playing. Just say you don't like because it's usually old black guys.
No.
Zabba.
I should explain. He doesn't like real old school blues. I think he likes blues influences as music progresses.
Exactly.
But like he never got into Muddy Waters or any of those guys.
I just don't like when every song ends like.
Yeah, that's the one he just played.
Yeah, it's like
a lot different.
What if he said, I used to be an air conditioner repairman.
Yeah, see,
I used to have a long mullet.
That
would
to me
you relate to him then?
That to me gets monotonous. But that I
but
like.
That's not
is
all
melodic.
of the fucking shit,
It's got,
though.
it's got the verse, the
Patrice.
chorus. It's like
it's
nice. It's fucking melodic and sounded great.
Could you just say you're racist? Why are we doing
I
this?
don't have to say that anymore. It's like the sky's blue.
Yeah, but you enjoy it, so thank you. And then hopefully this will open you up to go, wait a minute. There's some songs that sound like the songs, Warren did.
He likes songs
You
that
like Led Zeppelin?
He likes songs that are influenced by the blues, but he doesn't like the real old school down and dirty blues.
Because why?
I eat Jif peanut butter, but I'm sure it tastes better than that George Washington Carver crap. I like after it's been whiteified.
Patrice, I don't think it's. I don't think it's as simple.
Like that nigga peanut butter?
No.
I don't think it's as simple as that.
So you don't.
What?
I don't think it's a black thing as far as the blues go. I really don't. I really don't.
No, it's not. It's because I don't like a lot of white artists that play that type of blues.
Like who? Eric Clapton?
You know what? I like Eric Clapton's hits, but sometimes it could get monotonous to me.
Fair enough.
I don't know. There's
you don't like that old school
George
black
Washington
peanut
Carver
butter?
peanut butter. You know how awful George Washington Carver's peanut butter must have been? He just ground up peanuts. It's like, no.
Peanuts and oil.
No good
It's the
white,
same
no
recipe
good white man preservatives in there. And
It's the same shit you get at Whole Foods. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but see, that you just brought up a good
high
point.
fructose white man syrup.
You brought up a good point, though. Without Muddy Waters, there would be no Led Zeppelin. Without George Washington Carver, there would be no Jif.
Exactly.
So he
just gotta get,
throws away.
Without the
He
cotton
tells
gin.
Big Mama Thornton, go die, fat nigga. And I'm going to enjoy Elvis. It's very simple. It's a very simple equation.
It's very simple. I'm not a complicated man.
Warren, who's your old school blues guys? You mentioned B.B. King, who goes pretty far back.
I'm a big fan. I mean, B.B. King, Freddie King, Albert King, Muddy Waters, Howlin' Wolf, Elmore James, Son House.
I love Albert.
Did you like Gary Moore? Speaking of a white blues guy,
he was a great guitar
we
player.
lost him
I never
recently.
met him, but he was a great guitar
Still
player.
Got the Blues was a pretty damn good album.
Yeah,
that they put
Gary
out.
was quite a great player. Someone that I'm surprised we never met because
Yeah, no kidding.
Most people in that world I've crossed paths with at
Right.
some point.
Yeah.
But I love the old stuff. But when I was a kid, I didn't get Muddy and Wolf and Robert Johnson and stuff like that. It took me a while. But then at some point, if you listen to it enough, it starts penetrating.
Are you a lot of guys in the business favorite guy? Like, are you a guitar player's guitar player?
How do I answer that?
Yeah.
Warren is.
I mean, I don't. I
Warren
know
is
you're not
loved.
being. I want you to answer that.
In
please.
in the way that I've gotten a lot of accolades as a guitar player more so than as a mainstream pop star, you know.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. So you're the people who know guitar and the people who play.
Oh, fuck
you're in there. You are in the mix.
Thankfully.
I'll answer. He's
okay.
loves, man.
Fair enough. Okay.
Everybody wants to work with Warren. He's been. You've done work with Dave Matthews too, right?
Dave Matthews. I go way back with those guys.
How many bands have you been in?
I've never actually. I'm not a. I've never really been in that band. I just
you know what I mean.
Friends.
But work with, I guess.
Oh, I mean, I've at
that level.
Tons.
Yeah, I know.
You know, I mean, I've been really fortunate to have worked with almost everyone who's still alive that would be on my list of people I'd like to work with.
When someone's sick, they call Warren. Hey, Warren, can you get to New York? We need you.
You got to be sick to call me.
Well, what else do we? I mean, we would love another song, but we don't want to push our luck with you because you've been gracious enough to play a couple.
I'll do for
Anthony.
Just
say the racist.
Not a whole song.
Just a little bit.
Oh, nice black one. I hope.
Oh, see, yeah, like
that's Howlin' Wolf.
Yeah.
Oh,
I like this. Yeah.
Shut up. I'm tired of you.
I'm ready. Shut up! I'm tired of you.
Tired of you covering up your racism. Oh, I like this one. Warren's fingers play it just a little bit.
I have to cover up my racism to a white guy.
Going down slow, baby.
Yeah, why don't you have Patrice sing?
Man, if I can remember going down slow, if I can't remember.
I have had my fun.
Oh shit, my brain. I have had my fun. If I never get well no more. My favorite part is, please write my mama. Tell her the shape I'm in. Tell her please pray for me. Forgive me for my sin. Something that kings and queens will never know. I'm on the spot. That makes me nervous. Fuck me.
You got the voice though, Patrice.
Damn, please write my mom.
Of course he does.
You pulled that right up too, man.
Oh, please.
Going down slow. He's a Howlin' Wolf fan because he just pulled that.
Absolutely.
Oh man. Damn. I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be singing it in my car. I had the fucking opportunity
to do it with Warren Haynes, and you fucked it up.
Damn.
You should get the lyrics up real fast. You can play us out.
Oh shit.
What is the lyrics? Give me the lyrics, somebody.
Oh, yeah.
Doing over here?
I'll come up on the teleprompter.
He's too busy upset that somebody's cutting in it. I can't believe in L.A. people turn on their radios in prime time and it's him.
Sam does his little show. He does a show now.
Turn it into his show. It's supposed to be kind of our show.
We lost a moment.
Listen, as we try to find that, find that for Patrice real fast. The new album is called, the new CD, whatever, is Man in Motion. Getting great reviews, the Warren Haynes disc there. And anything else we're promoting? Any gigs? Any...
Beacon Theater Thursday.
Damn. Hey, can we go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit up Steve Leeds for some tickets. Is he out there?
He's right out there. I saw him.
And that's a sellout like already, right? I'm sure, right?
It's
already.
That is such a great venue because they don't shake you down. You can mule stuff in.
That's because they have black plays there, and they just don't even deal with it no more. Please don't hit me in the face, Mom.
You don't get hit with a flashlight for smoking a joint. There's so many venues in this city that are just a bummer to go to.
And this is joint music or whatever. This is weed music, and you just chill out and.
Absolutely.
Did you have your day, sir, in that world? Because you look
pretty
completely sober. Yeah.
I am completely sober.
He looks like he's repressing some. There's an evil button somewhere, but he is not dealing with that no more.
He has to be sober with all the dates he's doing. You can't keep up that schedule. How long has it been?
Alcohol-wise, 28 years.
Damn.
But it was never because I had a drinking problem. I just kind of gave it up because I didn't really enjoy it.
Wow. And pot last week?
Last week, let's see.
It wasn't heroin because his hands look good. He don't have no puffed up heroin hands.
I'm glad I'm
He's right there, Patrice.
I'm looking. I'm just.
We can do this break after he leaves. He's right there.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm getting a good report. Not that my mom listens to this show or anything, but she might.
Hey, we got the lyrics. Maybe these two.
What's the name of the song?
Going down slow.
Going down slow. Maybe you guys could just play us out. That'd be kind of cool. Because I didn't realize Patrice had a voice. And Patrice, Big Mama Prods, and he's
and I'm at Marco Island this weekend.
Okay, very cool.
Captain Brian.
Do you mind playing us out with that, Warren?
Sure.
If we got the lyrics?
If I'm reading, I think I definitely.
All right, this is a little weird. It's going to be Patrice O'Neal, Warren Haynes.
Man, this is all spoken. Man, you know I've been enjoying things that kings and queens will never have. In fact, kings and queens can never get. And they don't even know about it. And good times.
Great googly moogly.
Great googly moogly. I have had my fun. If I never get well no more. I have had my fun. If I never get well no more. Oh, my health is fading on me. Oh, yeah, I'm going down slow. Now, look at here. I did not say I was a millionaire. But I said I've had spent more money than a millionaire. Because if I had kept all my money that I already spent, I would have been a millionaire a long time ago. And women, ooh, women, great googly moogly. Please write my mama. Tell her the shape I'm in. Please write my mama. Tell her the shape I'm in. Tell her to pray for me. Forgive me for my sin.
Hey, man, that's all right, man. Patrice, that's all right.
Yeah. That's Harlem Wolf. You gotta listen to Harlem Wolf though, man.
That's all
I
right.
love the song.
You got a voice on
I'm
you,
going
Patrice.
down slow. He just said,
Right
tell my
the
mama
fuck
I love
on.
him. I'm out of here.
All right, listen,
Damn.
we're going to wrap up. Warren,
Great
thank you
googly
so
moogly.
much, man.
My
We really
pleasure.
appreciate you coming by. The new CD, once
Absolutely.
again, Man in Motion, doing great. People are going to love that. And I'll be at the Beacon Theater Thursday. Fuck that.
Cool.
All right. And Laszlo, the game, once again,
LA Noir.
Yes.
comes out. Yeah, you're on.
LA Noir comes out a week from today, next Tuesday. Pre-order now to
that
avoid
up.
disappointment. Walmart.com, Amazon.
And that's it for us today, I guess.
Yes, it is.
Once again, Warren Haynes, everyone.
Yeah, thank you.
See you
man.
tomorrow.
Great.
This is the Opie and Anthony Show. Opie and Anthony on the virus.